Hello to all my viewers. Today is a very important topic. I'm going to talk about Chinese astrology, and this is a year of rat. I'm sure you all are aware of it, and if you're not, let me tell you, it's a year of metal rat. I'm sure you're wondering what is metal rat. Now, um, there are 12 Chinese animals which come every year, and after 12 years your animal is repeated in the like which year you're born. And if you're like, I'm a rabbit, so after every 12 years is a rabbit animal, but after every 12 years the element is different. We have wood, we have metal, fire, earth and water. This is a year of metal rat. Now this sounds a bit, metal is a strong element, and it is full of weapons. It doesn't sound that pleasant, but it is a very important year. It's actually a better year than last year. Last year we were in earth boar, which is called an earth pig year, which was not that easy for most of us. But rat year gets more clarity. Rat year gets more it forces you to fulfill your purpose. It forces you to take the most important decisions of your life. If you've seen a rat is never still. The brain of the rat is constantly working. Even if you cage a rat, you'll always see the rat is like tick 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 tick, constantly going on. So that's what your brain is going to do this year to you. It's going to force you to take some very important decisions, to prioritize in your life. Now I'll tell you who are the people who are born in a rat year. 1948, 1960, 1972, 1984, 1996, 2008, and now 2020. 2020 is a metal rat, and the last metal rat was 1960. After every 60 years, your own element comes back. It's going to definitely impact every rat in a very, it's a year of transformation, important decisions, as I said, massive changes, major decisions to be taken. But particularly metal rat will feel that there is a new aspect in life coming, there is a new calling here, or there is some some massive change they need to bring, which are 1960, which I told you. Now let me tell you, this particular rat is very emotional but very strong. Metal rat, because it is made of metal. So in spite of all the emotions that are going to come up, because you're a rat year, you will feel very strong as well. We know how metal works. Metal can be very toxic also. So I'm going to suggest all the rat animals this year that please be very careful of what you talk. You can't sound toxic. You have to really bite your tongue. You have to think at least 10 times before what you're going to say, or you can't hurt people. You can't offend them. You can't say something that you can't take back, and you're not very good in apologizing. It's not your finest thing to do. So make sure you don't bring that position in this year. This is even called a Grand Duke year. Grand Duke, metal rat Grand Duke means like it is got to do with politics, emperors, kings and queens. Now let's talk about that. What just happened in Great Britain? Prince Charles is a rat year. He's born in 1948. So is his son, Prince Harry. Prince Harry is 84 rat year. 84 is a wood rat. Now we all know what Prince Harry did. In the most important year of his life, he took a massive decision. Now this decision definitely does affect Prince Charles somewhere, who's also a rat year. Now Prince Harry has taken the right decision or not a very right decision, that we are definitely going to know once he crosses the rat year and goes to the next, which is the ox year. 2021 is an ox year. But this is a year where rats will be pushed and forced by the universe. Universe is going to conspire in their favor. Don't think the universe is against or conspiring against you. No, it's actually in your favor, that please change your thinking process. What you cannot and cannot live with, just let that go. Start a new life. Take some daring and bold decisions for you. So as I said, it's a Grand Duke year. So whoever are rat year on those positions, wherever they are kings and queens and politicians, prime ministers, presidents, are going to be affected. Now back to you. if you are a rat year, and even if you are not a rat year will affect everybody in some rat things, because of course I'm a rabbit year born, but I'm going to get rat the characteristics, or a bit of a rat around me. We all will feel that. But especially people who are born in a rat year, you need to know you're going to feel a massive void also. And void is not always a bad thing. Void brings you out of balance. Sometimes to align yourself, you need to go out of balance. When you want balance to come, you'll have to align all the four realms of your life. It's extremely important. So don't be scared of feeling void, because emptiness can allow you to fill your life with new programs, new priorities, new purposes, new decisions. It's extremely important. So I just don't want you to freak out on this whole void thing. Plus, second, you have a star called Baron star in this rat year. It's called like a chief. It's a wish fulfilling star. It does fulfill the wishes of rat. But before, I don't want you to say, oh John, we heard the video and you said this is our year, so no, you can't just sit and wait for things to happen. The universe will help you, but only if the universe knows your purpose and your intention, and then you're working towards that intention. That's when you're going to get an extra help, because you're a rat year. That I'm not denying, that will happen. But not sitting at home, not just listening and seeing my video. Do see my video, but that only will not help. Now, because you have a wish fulfilling star, it needs more clarity of thought. It needs more intention. It will help you. It will align all the four energies. As I said, four realms of your energy. It is going to do that. So all the rats, because as I said, and I'm going to especially talk about water rat also, because this is a metal rat year, and water rat year is the people who are born in 1972. Water and metal, when they are together, it creates rust. We all know that. We all studied that in school. We see it in our day-to-day life. So please, especially all the water rat year people who are born in 1972, get your act together. Be very careful. Make sure you don't, with your water element, you don't rust the metal rat. You do not say anything that you can't take back. Do not get into arguments. Do not get into somebody else's fight, somebody else's drama. This is not, if it's not your drama, you step back. Rats love drama. They like gossip. They like action. Have you seen a rat? Again, I'm going to come to that. It's a constant, mind is always working. If it's not, then they create something where their mind is constantly running. So, but this year, especially water rat people, you can't do that. You'll have to learn to relax, learn to exercise, and it's a metal element again. For all the rats, get into discipline of life. Working out, physical strength is going to be very, very important. If you have a bit of fatigue or letharginess, or you're lazy, you have to get your act together. You have to go to the gym, have a personal trainer. All that is extremely important. So from time to time, week after week, I'm going to let you know more about how the Chinese animals go. Next week, I'm going to talk about Hindu Vedic astrology. What are the planetary positions looking this year, 2020? It's a very interesting topic, and you'll be very surprised with what information I've got for you.